Hi, Abhishek. Very good evening.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. And we have some of the participants as well. So you can start the webinar and you can turn on your video as well. That would be fine.
Great. So let me give 2 minutes. Set my webcam. I'm visible right now, I think.
Yes. So you can start the webinar, and before you're going to start, you can discuss with like a little intro with the participants. That would be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to wait for the participant, or we can start now.
We can start it, Abhishek.
Okay. My screen is also visible, I think. Okay. Hello, this is Abhishek Choria. I'm a certified ethical hacker and corporate trainers and forensic investigator. So here today we are going to learn about cybersecurity and career in cybersecurity. Means first we look out what cybersecurity is and what topics and what scenarios will be covered in this topic, and then we'll discuss the type of career, the type of work we have to do or we can do actually we can do in this field, right? So let me introduce myself. Okay. So I'm certified as security analyst, and I have done penetration testing also, and I am a visiting faculty in some of IITs also, like corporate trainings, right? So, in today's webinar, we will learn about cybersecurity, top cybersecurity trends, and IoT and cloud security. And after that, we will forward to AI integration with the cybersecurity, like how AI coordinate with cybersecurity, and understanding hacking, like what is hacking and how it is work. In the minimum time, I try to give you the full introduction and some of knowledge what for what you are here, right? After that, we will see look after of computer forensics, and after that, blockchain security and different roles in cyber security, like how you can make your career, and what kind of roles you can build in this career. And after the conclusion, how you can protect yourself from the cyber crimes revolution under the internet, right? So first, okay. So first, there is a term cyber security, right? Cyber security means there is a two term, we can say cyber and security. So cyber is a term related to the internet world. Like everything is now going to the for the internet, by the internet, and everything is like working in phone and laptops, PCs. So the risk of the that internet is high from now, right? So we can refer, if we see the PPT, what is written. So cybersecurity refers to a set of techniques used to protect the integrity of networks, programs, data from attack and damage, and unauthorized access. So here we have a unauthorized access term, right? So what we can say, the cybersecurity concludes the accessing of any server, system, or any network, like it is authorized or not, it doesn't matter. Like we have a two part of the cybersecurity, like we have two phases of the cybersecurity. First is the blue team, and then red team, means defensive and offensive both. So we can use our techniques, our methods, our learning, our education in both the terms. Like we can use for the defensive also, and we can use it for the offensive also, right? So, well, there are three main aspects of we are trying to control: is unauthorized access, unauthorized delegation, and unauthorized modification. So all these terms have one common word. This is called unauthorized. It means it is illegally accessible, illegally delegatable, and illegally modificationable, right? So if anyone is trying to access your data or anyone's data authorizedly or in the illegal way, that is called the cyber crime, right? So I think got the cyber security, what is the meaning of cyber security. After that, we'll go to the most trending terms or most trending news in the cyber security in recent world. So as we can see, many of us using the chat GPT, and many of the AI based system for the photo editing, for the video editing, and many more. So we'll talk about this in later our session in some of minutes. So first, here, if I can, I talk about greater privacy and regulationary pressure, right? So we can see many of the time the news comes like any government site being hacked, or any government site is been working for the AI development or any web development, and they got attacked. The many of users' data will be breached. So that comes under the regulatory and privacy pressures, right? So many companies have that pressure, and many government have pressures, and many of us like local user have also the pressure of the privacy and regulatory concern, right? So in second term, we have user trust replace VPNs, right? Recent in India, government bans many of the VPN services because for the by the use of VPNs, we are having many of the cyber crimes, right? And then we can see threat detection and responses tools go mainstream. We can say that cybercrime is now working at the extreme level because we are at the developing age of the internet, developing age of the AI systems, machine learnings. So that for that reason, we are going to a higher threat of the cybercrime, right? In next, increased demand for third-party risk management, right? So as we can see, we use many third-party applications, many third-party websites for any kind of downloading contents like movie or any other else. So there, this is also a very vast reason of cybercrime happening in our country. है So that's why this is also including cybersecurity threats, right? After that, more organization will outsource cybersecurity. For that reason, many of the MNCs, many of the governments, many of personal services also, and many of the startups also hire many of cyber securities for their organization, so they will manage their security terms, and they will protect themselves. They will protect themselves from the data breaches, right? After that, cyber insurance will drive demand for risk assessment. The same we have talked in the fifth point. The same is there in cyber insurance will drive demand for risk assessment. Means in this recent world, what we are doing that risk assessment is important because if somewhere is crime happens, so we have to manage all those this area where the crime is happened. So that calls a risk assessment thing, right? After that, the importance of internet of things and cloud security. What Let me explain internet of things and cloud security terms, right? So cloud, if we talk about cloud or any of that services, we are giving you a internet storage. Like if you are using any phone which have 128 GB of storage or 265, it doesn't matter. You can use thousands of gigabyte of data stored in another place, and you can access any from anyone, from any computer, any laptop, any of your phone, just via application or any web app, right? So that is called cloud. So here the term is discussed is cloud security. So if it is very obvious thing, if you are storing your data in another's home, another's data center, or any other server, it means it is not secure. Like we feel secure in our home only. So it is obvious that if you are storing your data in another's company or another server, so you need the security there. So it is a term in our whole cyber security thing is cloud security, where we secure the cloud services, any hosting services in which the websites are hosted, applications are hosted, web apps are hosted, or many things, right? And after that, we talk about the Internet of Things. So as we can see in iPhones, we use eSIMs, right? So eSIMs are also a very high risk, means not high risk, but they are riskable. Like they are not removable, or if your phone is lost, so you can't access them with yourself, right? So these are also a risk in the cyber security world, right? The rise of private networks in the form of NOS, like we can see recent news, government banned the VPN services. So many of the cybersecurity professionals or black hat, we can say, they are using their private networks so for the protection also and for the crime also, right? So these are the rising of the cyber crime in this era, right? If we see after that, I have talked about AI and machine learning, so they are also responsible for higher risk of cyber security and cyber crime too, right? Artificial intelligence is designed to give computers the full responsive ability to human mind. Machine learning uses exist behavior pattern forming decision making based on past data conclusions, right? Deep learning, after the artificial intelligence and machine learning, we have one more term that is called deep learning, right? So I'll explain artificial intelligence and machine learning working, and after the deep learning working, right? So deep learning works similarly to the machine learning by making decisions from the past pattern, right? So what machine learning do? A man-made code or a man-made machine which work for on the behalf of any man, right? So we make a machine learn about how that machine have to work, and after that the machine will work on your behalf, right? And in deep learning, the machine we have made, the code we have made, it will work for the decision making also, right? The machine will build machine, the machine will build machine, that chain will goes on, right? And the artificial intelligence means we can use the term intelligence in the human behavior, right? Like we are humans, we have intelligence, so we create from our intelligence artificial intelligence which will work on our behalf, like same what we want the task they have to do, we can make them to do, right? We can make them to do. So that is called artificial intelligence working automatically what we want, right? So after that, building a security aware culture, right? So in this era, like we are using many of the machines, many of the social media networks, many of websites, third party applications, number of phones we have, number of operating system we have right now. In previous era, we don't have that much consumption of internet, that much consumption of uh, Android devices, iOS devices, but now this is increased at a vast level, right? So it is important to build a culture of security aware. Like everyone should be aware about themselves security and the environment security from where they are belong. Right. So 4 ways to create a cyber security or security culture for your workplace. Right. So here are 4 points by which we can create our a secure environment from where we are working or we are living our daily life, right? So what we can do, create simple and transparent security information security policy. Transparent information security, what does it means? That the security policy which your employees can easily decode, which your employees can easily understand what is going on in the company, right? Or any firm you are working, or any like you can create in your home also, like if you are using your home Wi-Fi, so you have to make their policy also, right? If you want to feel safe in your home also, you are using internet, so you can make rules in your home also, like we will use only our Wi-Fi, we will use only our network, we can't go to the anyone's, right? After that, empower employees with security awareness training. There are vast level of trainings for the employees too. So we can arrange cyber security seminars. We can use cyber security training sessions for the employees, so they can aware what risk can be happen in their systems and how they can manage their risks. Right. After that, make information security a company priority. Like what in previous, like before 10 year, we can say companies are only focusing on sales and how they are earning, how the marketing is going, but they are not focusing on the cyber security term. But now the risk is going very high, so they have to make the priority of this that information security for a company. They have to make the priority work, because they need that, right? They need that because it may lose their data, it may lose their goodwill what they have made in number of years they have working. After that, reward employees for contributing to the positive security culture. So what happens, money will motivate the person very high. So any other motivation is very low in at compare of the money. So what the company can do, what the management can do, reward their employees if they are contributing in a security term. If they are telling that some of changes can make our company safe, so contribute. If they are contributing, then it's company's duty to reward them for their work, right? So these are some points for building a security aware culture in the company, in the household, also in the MNCs, in the government policies, and everyone. Right? AI to play potential role in cybersecurity. As I explained before, what is AI? So AI that AI have that potential, that power, that AI can do much better and much faster than the humans. It is created by the humans, but what it can do by using sophisticated algorithms, AI systems are being trained to detect malware, run pattern recognition, and detect even the minutest behavior of malware or ransomware attack before it enter the system. So what we can do, we can build many security codes, many machines in the AI system. So they can auto detect the malware. They can run a pattern scanning time by time, so we can feel more secure by the AI systems, right? So we can use AI as a cybersecurity person also. Right? AI allows for the superior predictive intelligence with natural language processing, which capture data on its own by scraping through articles, news, and study threads. Like what we can do, like human can't read all the magazines, human can't read all the blogs. So what AI can do, AI can extract all the data of the security related terms from whole the world, whole the internet, and it can use for yourself. Right? You can use AI for yourself, so he can predict the attack. You can it attack may can happen or anything else. AI can detect anything. If you want to make AI vulnerable, it can. If you want to make AI the defensive, it can. So AI can do everything, right? This can give intelligence new anonymous cyber attack preventive strategy. After all cyber criminals follow trends to so what's popular with them change, right? So what happens if there is any malware running in the world? So all the cybersecurity person, all the attackers also, or the criminals also, and the cybersecurity professionals also, what they do, they go through that point only. What is going in the world, they make their priority, if everything is going in that way, so they will work on their side also, right? So in this slide we learn that how AI can be used for the security concern, right? So after that, how does AI help cybersecurity? Right? We learned something about in previous slide. We have learned that how AI can building the cyber aware environment, and now there are 4 points written that how AI help the cyber security, like risk management and the cyber attack management. So what AI can do, detect new threats, battling bots, breaching risk prediction, better in endpoint protection. So what AI can do, AI can detect the threats happening in your system, in your server, or any personal, right? After that, AI can make battling bots which can work on the behalf of the company, on the behalf of the person, and it can fight, or it can patch the vulnerability your system is experiencing, right? After that, breach risk prediction. If your system have AI powered, so you what it can do, AI will inform you, AI will predict the risk of what is going to be happen in the future. Like it means AI can't tell you the exact information, but it can predict that it may happens, like anyone is attacking in your system, or it can just predict and tell you now you can patch the vulnerability or any point which is going to be vulnerable your system. After that, better endpoint protection, like if your whole system, whole environment of the company, whole environment of the system is being protected by the AI, and you have programmed the AI as very well, so it can do the endpoint protection for your company. Like what it will do is it can scan your whole system. It can use the other data. It can use other companies data, other uh, cyber crimes data, or any Google hacking database. Everything it will analyze, and it will give your system a very best security. So it is how AI can help your system security, right? How is AI integrated with cyber security, right? means how AI is integrated. So there are many few points. There are few points how AI integrated. Like AI learn more over time means human have a capacity of learning in a day, but AI doesn't have. AI can learn as much as you can make him, right? Make it right. After that, AI identifies unknown things. Like human intelligence is have a limit in a time period, but in artificial intelligence doesn't have. Artificial intelligence can identify unlimited of threats, unlimited of cyber crimes, what you can't. So it how it is how AI can integrate it. AI can handle a lot of data. Human can't remember all the data in the world, all the data in the internet, but AI can remember all the data. It can analyze the data, it can read the data, it can edit the data, it can analyze the data. Right? Better vulnerability management. Like there are many systems in previous years, like in 5 6 years, there is a very like weak management system of vulnerabilities. Like if we found any vulnerabilities in our system, so we have not that much secure environment, that much exact environment by which we can protect our system, or we can manage the vulnerability what we have experiencing. But AI made it very easy. So if AI can manage the vulnerability better than anyone else, means human centers, right? After all, it can give you all over security better, right? I have told in previous also that AI can manage all over the securities what you are like want to experience in your environment, right? Duplicative progressive reduce means it can reduce the risk also. Means if a machine is working on the behalf of you, it means machine can reduce the risk too, right? Accelerate detection and response times, right? It can respond very immediate, like it experience the any of vulnerability, any of attack in your system, it can just response in milliseconds, can just response in milliseconds, which human can't. Securing authentication, like if you are enabling artificial intelligence in your environment, so it can help you to securing authentication in your system, right? After this, what threats does AI pose to cybersecurity? The problem with protecting against AI attack is the pace of change. Defensive tech is lagging behind, which means that in the very near future, it is likely the attackers may truly have the upper hand. Based on the nature of AI security, once that happen, it will be challenging. So what is going, like we are just talking about AI can protect our system, AI can use for the defensive purpose. But what if AI is used for the attacking system? So AI can both. AI can do both. So it is also a minus point of AI. We can say if AI is being used for the attacking purpose, that could be a very challenging point for the professionals. Understanding hacking. So what hacking term is means what hacking term is called gaining access of anything, gaining access of anything running in the internet. So what we do, first we have to we have to get a proper knowledge of what the system is using, like what the network is used, and what application is used, what web app is used, what firewall is used, everything. In the hacking phase, we first know the recognition of the IP address, networking, firewalls, or the basic informations of the target. And after that, we will scan the system. After all, we scan the target. What is after going after the network? By the scanning, we get the vulnerabilities, we get the more advanced information about that particular target. After that, what we can do, gain the access, right? But once we gain the access, we have to maintain the access. Otherwise, the opposite one will patch the security, and we will lose the gained access, right? So after maintaining access, we have to clear our tracks for which we have hacked the system, right? So these are the five, we can say, roadmap of the hacking of any system, right? key cybersecurity skills required since 2023. In this current era, what cybersecurity things you need if you want to protect yourself or your company or anyone or anyone through the cybercrime. So what is first written here is application design, second is firewall installation, information assurance, vulnerability assessment, and penetration testing. So these are some of points you have to keep in mind if you want to feel secure, if you want to secure your environment. So what you can do, first, application design means whatever you are using, it could be designed very well, in really well manner, or we can say that the application designed is secured, right? After all, we can install firewall and administrations, like gaining access should be given to the administrator only, not for the users, not for the employees. So limitation of the admin access is good for the company. Or you can also install the firewall for the more protection. Information assurance, you have to check the information security department time to time, like everything is going fine or not. And after the all validity assessment and penetration testing, that it is most important for the current era. You have to that conduct a validity assessment sessions also, and penetration testing sessions also for your company. So it could give you bugs, or it could give you vulnerabilities for your company, so you can make yourself secure by knowing the vulnerabilities, right? Cloud security, I just told in the contest that cloud security is very important. How the infrastructure actually, cloud security is a very topic. So it has many means the very vast topic, the cloud security and the cloud itself. So in very short, if we talk about cloud security, that cloud can be attacked by many ways. Like we can, the attacker can use DOS attack. You can, the attacker can use data breaches, lack of researches, insufficient management, shared technology like the cloud storage can be shared between two other parties which you don't know. So cloud or cloud based companies also need securities. So if any company is using another one server, so it have to be very and with that client, that their system is that secure or not. So if in like educational term, what cloud security is, so cloud security is a collection of procedure and technology designed to address external and internal threats to the business security. Organization need cloud security as they move toward the digital transformation strategy and incorporative cloud based tools, right? So it is important for the every business who are moving toward the cloud storage, who are moving to the digitalization of their business. Everyone needs the cloud security for their own purpose, right? After that, computer forensics skill. So computer forensics, like the forensic science, like for the chemical based, and in the murder scenes, we have a forensic research department. So that is exactly same in the digital field. So we have to maintain the drives. We have to maintain the footprinting in the web going on. Many crimes are going in the web, dark webs also, and in the surface web also. Many scams are going. So these all are covered in the computer forensics part. Understanding what is computer forensics, be able to make forensic image from the drive. So if you are going to be a computer forensic expert, so there are some basic points here written. So you can able to make forensic image for a drive, like any drive you have to scan. First, you have to make a forensic image for that, right? You may have to able to mount a drive for analysis, understand basic artifacts of the operating system, uh, understand basic of first responder. Like first responder means if any crime happens, so we have to manage the that evidence very closely, that it can't be affect or it can't be damaged. So it is very important for the first responder of the scene. to manage the evidence very vastly, right? So these are the points you can cover if you want to be that forensic expert. So these kind of work you have to do, right? Blockchain security. Blockchain security is a complete risk management for blockchain network incorporated. So you know the blockchain thing. So this term is basically known for the blockchain security. Means securing the blockchain technology, which are going to happen in this era with the Web3 services, right? Like in secure cyber security framework, the best practice to migrate the risk and fraud, everything is happening through the blockchain security, like frauds and crypto currency like thing. So we have also to remind in our mind about the blockchain security too. Programming skills we want, yeah. So what programming skills, like we have to gain a very basic or advanced level of knowledge of these kind of, means these scripting language, bash script, javascript, ruby, java, c++, c, python. These are a scripting language which are used in the cyber security profession also. So you have to like maintain the knowledge of languages also. The other thing we need in this profession, in cyber security profession, is communication skill and problem solving skill. Problem will occur, issue will occur, the error will occur, but we have to think about that errors. We can solve every error in this era, right? And you have to be very good communication skill. You can improve by the speaking or any other courses we have, we can find in internet. So these two skills we have very mandatory in this field, right? After what, cybersecurity roles in demand. What cybersecurity role in demand is red team, blue team, and purple team. I just told you guys about red team and blue team. Purple team do the same work. Purple team do the work in the contract basis, or both kind of work, offensive and defensive too, right? So you can work in three kind of cyber security teams, right? So there are three different aspect of cyber security. So if you want to learn, let's later discuss this, right? Cybersecurity analyst or cybersecurity specialist. So this is also a very good term or good position, good position we can say in this profession. What cybersecurity analysts do, it analyzes the intrusion detection, incident responsive, virus specialist. So it can do many of the work which is related, which is relevant to the security of the company, right? After that, security auditor. What security auditor do? Internal auditor, like it audit all the security part, or the information of the internal information, external information, everything of the company. Security auditor do. So you can go with this profession also. You can be a security auditor by the cyber security profession. Information security career benefits, right? Many of the companies hiring the security professionals. So you can see the vast data of the 2000. I think it is old, means 2022. So you can see cybersecurity manager is going highest pay. Chief security information officer is going to be like $1 lakh. So here is a very huge demand of the cybersecurity professional in this world, in the current era, because everything is going very digitally, everything is going through the internet. We need a cybersecurity profession in every field, like banking, schooling, college, companies, pharmacy, everything, in doctorate, everywhere we need a cybersecurity professional. So you can see the graph how high the paying job are in cybersecurity field, right? So we can be a cybersecurity architect also, like you can design a proper security policy, proper security architecture for the companies, for the school, for the college, or for the hospitals, and everything be who are using the internet, who are using the cyber. So you can go through this profession also, right? You can be a cybersecurity consultant, means if the crime is happening to the personal also, the companies also, the government also. So you can be a consultant for them, what they can do if they can be attacked by anyone. They can be breached data, or they can be attacked for the any purpose. So you can be a consultant for them, right? So this is a very good profession in this cyber security, right? You can be a network administrator, like live streaming of classes you have saw, or this webinar we are going to the live. So every company who are using this kind of things need a network administrator who can determine or examine them and their network, that the network should not be vulnerable, the network should not be interrupted, or any error found in the network. So they manage all those things, right? So this is the most important takeaway, is that in this field you have to learn every single day, right? Every in this field, this is a very important that you have to learn every single day, because the technology is going day by day a very greater vast space it is taking in this world. So in this field, in the cyber security field, you have to learn every single day you want to work, or you have to research for everything you want to learn. So if you don't do that, the knowledge will be outdated. You will be one step back from the world, and one step from the world if you don't learn single day. Right. So these are some key points in the cyber security we learn. Right. And right. So here, so some of the things I'm going to tell from myself in the cybersecurity field, if you want to build your career, is the if I have talked about the cybersecurity programming languages. So you may have to learn some of the languages for the scripting purpose, or you have to be a good knowledge of operating systems also. You have to be good knowledge for problem solving and communication skills. Some of these points you have to cover if you want to be a cybersecurity professionals, right? So here we written, when you clear your fundamentals, you will be able to protect more efficiently, right? The fundamentals will be cleared. You can be more efficiently work in the environment. This field is having all the critical task which needs a proper focus on the device system and other resources, right? This field need your proper focus. If you are working in the cybersecurity field, you need a proper focus on the device system or any other resources you are going to work. The advanced cybersecurity concepts are complicated, but they are easy fundamentals, right? Like we are using scripting languages or many tools. They are actually complicated, but if you have a clear fundamentals, clear concept, so you can work very smoothly in this field, right? What will I do next? So after all what we have learned, what you can do, research about every single problem, right? If you are being scammed by the scammer by money, if you are scammed by the information, uh, anything you have faced, you just have to research about that particular task you have experienced, and then work on it, work on how to solve it. That is all the work of cybersecurity professionals. So you have to work like that, right? So that's all we know about cybersecurity and ethical hacking term. So if you have any question, you can just ask me if anyone have. If anyone have question through the slides, so you can ask me.
Hi Abhishek.
Yeah.
This is Aishwarya. So I do not have any questions from slides, but I would like to ask, like, can you suggest us any cybersecurity courses that we can do?
Yeah, very basic. Like if from the source you have joined the this session, you will be informed about all those things by yourself. The source you have joined, yeah, so they will conduct a proper brochure for you, and they will tell
Sure.
you about everything.
Sure, thanks.
Yeah. Any other question? Any other question from anyone else? You can ask me. No. So I may request to the admin or host what else we can discuss. I am over from my side. If anyone anything else we have to do, just convey me, or let me finish this. Anything else we can do? Am I audible to other ones? Am I audible?
Yes, Abhishek, you're audible.
Yeah. So that's all for this session. If anyone else have any question, they can ask me. Otherwise, we will let's finish this meeting today. Okay. So thank you all for presenting here and listening me very carefully. It's a great experiencing to seeing all of you here. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Abhishek.